Conditioning, values, and the environment that we have been exposed to during our formative years play a big role in terms of how we filter. I grew up in a household where I had a father that was totally away from motivated, and everything was about the catastrophe that could unfold. He's an engineer, by the way. So I want to make sure that whatever he's designing, that it's foolproof, right? So I want him to troubleshoot. When you're a toward motivated person and you look for possibility and you want to celebrate what's possible, that can be a very negative influence. He didn't mean to be that way. He was just doing his own filters. But for me, that was a negative influence. And my mum was the other way. She was an optimist. And then there was this conflict where my dad would see my mum's optimism as being naivety, right? Someone grew up in a household where both parents were away from motivated, and most of the dinner time conversations or the conversations that you overheard were about what we couldn't have and why things aren't fair and why we don't want to get in trouble and why there's all these consequences and money doesn't grow on trees. And, don't you think you can get ahead of yourself? We Smiths, we're not very smart people. We're hard workers, but we're not very smart, or whatever line of talking was what you were exposed to. That then starts to shape and form the person's filters. Now, that doesn't mean that can't be changed. If I grew up in a household where everything was away from, and then I went into a new sales job and I had a sales manager that was talking to me about possibility and rewards versus consequences and potentially, away froms, then I might go, hey, I didn't know that there was towards. I thought we just had to get as far away from that stuff as possible. You mean there's more if I work harder? Wow, let me work harder. I want some more. And this is what happens, right? It's so foreign for people who have never not known about that. It's foreign for them to think that people don't know that that's a possibility.